probably going to be a sore subject when it comes to Jehovah's Witnesses, but I also figure it's one that most people seem to attach to Jehovah's Witnesses, so I feel a question about this subject has to be asked. Recently, on the back of blood cards, there's an addendum to the no blood rule of the Jehovah's Witnesses. There's a list of blood portions that will be accepted by Jehovah's Witnesses to be transplanted. Witnesses can just check off which portions they will receive. They could technically check off all the portions. And to give a quick background on the makeup of blood, 79.2% of blood is water, and hemoglobin makes up another 14.8%. Albumin is 2.6%. Globulin is 1.6%. Other fractions account for 1.3%, which would be sodium or other elements that are found in blood. Other proteins account for 0.3%, and clotting factors are 0.2%, which are essentially platelets. Water will be handled with the IV in a transplant, along with any other proteins or other fractions. Now, hemoglobin is one of the items that can be checked on the back of the card. Albumin can be checked on the back of the card as well, and globulin can be checked on the back of the card. And in a transplant situation, clotting factors, usually the doctor is going to give you an iron pill before the operation to handle clotting, but if you're really having a problem, they might even add that to your IV during the operation just to, basically nix out any problems you're having with clotting. So in essence, if a witness has every item checked on the back of their blood card, and if the doctors go through with their wishes and they make this mash of blood components, they're going to add the rest to the IV, and essentially during your operation, you're getting a reconstituted blood transfusion. Not only that, but there's no difference in the storage of the components of blood as compared to the storage of full blood. They're both stored the same way. They're actually both stored in the same place, a blood bank. So, tough question number 2. If all the separate portions of blood are acceptable to receive in one transfusion, why would receiving a complete blood transfusion be considered unacceptable?